Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ancestors Writers Room. In this series, I am writing and sharing a podcast drama mini series and unlocking the ancestral teachings in each episode. So, in this video, I want to highlight one of the phrases from episode 2, which is called the galactic roots of genocide. So, I want to pull out this line. That voice did what voices do. It reverberated through timelines. It radiated. It resonated. It spread in power because there is nothing quite like the power of a voice willing to be heard and felt. Okay, so in this story, we have a main character named Lyra, who also toward the end talks about all these different names that everyone in the universe has called her that don't actually reflect who she truly is. And the Ancestors Writers Room, we are putting forth this question. If we can connect to the power of our voice, a voice that is willing to be heard and felt with our true names, what magnificent revolutionary things could we be capable of? So, this simple grounding practice that I want to offer today in this video speaks to that. So, when it comes to your voice, whether it's verbal or nonverbal, or in whatever language, when that voice is connected to your true name, whatever that means to you, and when you are willing to share that with the world in whatever ways that means to you, there is where our true power can come from, a healing power, a power to liberate and transform, personal or collective. So I'm going to invite you to do this exercise with me right now. Or you can just listen and you can try it later. But you can, start by closing your eyes and just breathing and taking a few deep breaths. And imagine that there's a cord from your root extending all the way down into the core of the earth. In the center of the earth, there lives your true name. That name is directly underneath you. It's always been there. Just take a few deep breaths and feel that connection between you and that cord in the core of the earth, your true name. Then ask the core of the earth to tell you what that name is and ask them to tell you in their language. So here we want the earth's core to speak in its own language. What's your true name? You might feel the energy of your name. You might feel the frequency of it. You might feel it express itself to you. Tune into the vibration. If you feel moved, make that sound. If it's making a sound, make that sound. Release your voice and make the sound of your true name as it is being communicated to you from the core of the earth. Now, feel that name, that energy come up from the earth into your feet and fill your entire body as it travels up your body. And that energy is going to go up through your head into the sky, into space. And it's going to go right directly above you until it reaches your North Star. That is your guiding star. This North Star guiding light, it is unique to you, and it's right above you. Just right there, has always been there. Feel that connection between you and your North Star. And take a few deep breaths there in that connection. And so now we're going to do the same thing. Ask your North Star to tell you its true name and let it speak in its own language. Tune into the vibration, the frequency. Is there a sound? Make the sound. Release your voice. Share the sound. What's the name of your true North Star? What's the true name of your North Star? And now feel all of that energy coming back down into your body, down into the core of the earth, and feel that sacred connection between your names in the stars and in the earth. So when you're ready, you can slowly come back to the video, open your eyes. So I did this earlier, and when I did this and I tuned into the my name in the core of the earth, it sounded something like it was a really long, deep frequency. And like when I do that, when I make that sound, like I could go, it feels like I could go on forever. Like it feels like I won't run out of breath. Like there's something in there that just has such a longevity, an endurance, a sustainability. Um, yeah, so that was the core of the earth. And then the sound that came from my star was something like, like it's okay if you feel a little goofy doing it, but it was like that. It was like that. So what I want to say about like what we can learn about this exercise and the sounds that come out of you when you're releasing your voice, is that this sound is a teacher. Your name is a teacher, right? So when I'm talking about that sustainability, that longevity, that endurance, like deep within my core, like I have that. That's me. That reminds me of me and that affirms something about myself that I'm like, you know what? I have that and I honor that in me that is, you know, it says something about my survival, about my capacity, my strength, you know, emotional and spiritual and physical strength. Like, even the times that I've been really in low energy or like unable to move, there's something in me that's just like so enduring and strong. And I think that's like so important to know about oneself in this moment in time. And then the sound that came from my star, also me, you know, exuberant, joyful, like like very childlike, you know, full of wonder. And that is important for me to connect to, and that sound and voice is the sound and the frequency is important for me to connect to because it's 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 been a long time since I felt like I could be that version of myself, like fully out in the world or in relationships or community. Um, yeah, but you know, this is with any kind of ancestral communication. Um, when an ancestor starts speaking to you, when they reveal themselves to you, that means that that part of you is ready to wake up. So that is also very resonant for what is needed in these times that we're living right now on a level of like collective liberation, collective movement work. There's these two pieces of the part of you that is ready to be connected with and open up and be alive again, and the part of you that is uh, really has the sustainability and longevity energy, endurance energy in you that we need in our collective movement at this time. So there you go. This practice that you can do with your voice, and yeah, let me know what came up for you if you did the exercise. What did your voice teach you um, about what you have in you, and how and if you see that reflected in the collective as well. This is an exercise that you can do to release your voice and release like your authentic voice before you write, you know, to help you open up to that before you step into a writing practice, or when you need to step into a leadership role and really need to claim and speak your truth. If you're like directing a play or a project, or you need to like step on Instagram live, you know what I mean? If you need to have a hard conversation, tell your truth to someone, if you need to be authentic and stand up for what you believe in. There's a lot of that going on right now. So I hope that this practice might be of help to you. Yeah, try it. Let me know how it goes. You can comment below, follow me on Instagram, comment there, etc. See you next time.